name's Dale and this is Dale's Addiction. Today I wanted to bring you my recent purchases because I think I have missed a couple of months. Things have been super busy here. We're currently having our house painted. I had an incident with my car. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. Not only because I post random little unboxings there, but I keep you up to date with the daily events in my life. And the last few weeks, quite honestly, I have had a crazy random object fly up and explode the driver's side window of my car while I was driving it. I'll insert a photo here, but that was a bit scary and my car's still at the shop getting fixed. Then last week, I had a fall. Is that what you say? Once you're over 40, you have a fall. You didn't fall over. Now I'm older. And it was a combination of wedges, uneven ground, and maybe a couple of Aperol spritz. And I've scunned my knee. And so that's kind of left this big, ugly mess on my leg. And I am looking to cover that up for both outside of work and inside of work. So I've done a little bit of shopping for some midi length dresses, and that had me think, I have not done a recent purchases with you for ages. Perhaps I should share what I've been buying lately. So I am going to include some luxury purchases. I'm going to include some beauty and hair care purchases, and I'm also going to include those clothes so you can see what I've been buying and what's kind of been coming into my wardrobe over the past couple of months. So I am not going to link all of the items in the description box below, so please listen carefully or hit the pause button and rewind if there are things that you're interested in this big reveal today. Now I will be a bit glowy during this video because it's a warm day today and I decided not to put the air conditioning on for some reason. And I need to keep the window closed so that you don't get noise coming in from outside. Wise, I know. So you may or may not have noticed that I have lightened my hair quite significantly and I'm really loving it, but lighter hair does require quite a lot of maintenance. And I'm quite lucky that my hairdresser is all over it when it comes to recommending maintenance. And having grown out a pixie haircut, I'm used to using products, but I've had to change my whole hair care repertoire now that I have quite long hair and I'm lightening it because, as you know, you need to take care of it, otherwise it won't grow anymore, it will just break and die. So since I have lightened my hair a few weeks ago, I've been using a trio. And this trio is one of the Kevin Murphy recommended products. So first of all, you start with this detox shampoo. And basically, it is a deep clean for your hair. So you give your hair your first shampoo with the detox shampoo. And then you follow up with the Repair Me shampoo. I think you can see that there. So the Repair Me wash. So 2 shampoos. So normally you do a double shampoo anyway, or at least I do. One is, hardly gets a lather because I put product in. The second one gets a good lather and rinses all the previous product and any remaining shampoo out. Then here's the trick. Then you towel dry your hair, and you towel dry it, and I mean as if it is not going to go underwater anymore. It is not going to get wet again, so it needs to be pretty dry. Then I use a tangle teaser or something to comb my hair out, and you put a couple of pumps of this K18, and it's called the Biomimetic Hair Science Leave-In Molecular Repair Hair Mask. And what it does is it bonds all your ends. So when people lighten their hair and it looks kind of frizzy on the ends? Well, what this does is it helps the hair to bond back together again. And you leave it on to activate for 4 minutes. And then you carry on styling as per normal. So these are pretty expensive for these little pots. So I use this combination of 3 products once a week. Every third wash, I'm using this combination of products. So when I go to style my hair, it depends on how I'm going to wear it, but usually the best opportunity for me to wear my hair out is day 1 and 2, and then after that I'm putting it up. So I love this Kevin Murphy product. Now none of this is sponsored, it's just me discovering new products. It's called Anti-Gravity, and it's actually a gel, which is odd because usually you would use a powder or a spray to kind of give you volume in your roots. And what I've found since my hair has gotten longer is that it's kind of sticking to my head and it looks really flat and it makes my face look really long. And I needed a product to help me with that. And when my hairdresser first said, oh, it's a gel, I'm like, oh, that's a bit weird. But it's actually really easy because you just work it into your damp hair, just into the front like that. And as you blow it out with your blow dryer, you can see it just hold the lift in there. It's really amazing, and it leaves a really clean texture. It doesn't feel like there's product in there. And the other thing that I use is this untangled spray just through the ends as well to keep them nice and healthy and shiny. So I've been discovering a lot in hair care lately. It's because my hairdresser, his salon uses Kevin Murphy products. So I haven't shopped around, but I haven't needed to because these have worked quite a treat. The only thing I do not like about these products is the price tag. They are super expensive. Each of these is about $40. So this one's $40, this one's $45. And this little treatment I paid $95 for, but I think you can pick it up for $75 if you buy it online. These two styling products are about $40 each as well. So it's a lot on top of a hair appointment, but they do last for quite a while if you use them according to the instructions. And you kind of plan out your hair days. So the next item I want to share with you is something that I was in the hunt for because I could not find my regular foundation. So I don't really use a high coverage foundation, you can probably tell. I just use a skin tint, and my favourite skin tint is this very depleted pack of Hourglass Illusion Hyaluronic Skin Tint in the colour beige. Turns out everybody likes this colour. I have not been able to buy this for the last 3 months, and I am literally on rations. I'm being very careful about when I use this product because I am on the alert system for when new stock comes in, and I'm not getting any alerts, and I've signed up multiple times just in case they forget me. So I tried a couple of products. Actually, I'll share them with you. Now, this is what makes me cranky with influencers. The first one that I tried was the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Foundation. It is horrible to apply. It looks like curdled milk, and you have to do a lot of work to get this to blend into your face. I've got foundation brushes, I have stippling brushes, I've tried a sponge, I've tried my hands. I just don't like the application, and it comes in this dripper formulation, and it's very watery. It's just, and it costs a fortune, and it's terrible. I do not recommend this at all. It's probably very controversial, but so many influencers, those who will not be named, have highly recommended this. If you want a light hyaluronic, so a foundation or a skin tint that's got some, skincare in it, I would not recommend this. The next one that I tried is the Urban Decay Stay Naked. It has the same finish as the By Terry, and that's why it's still in the box, because I bought it, I used it once, and it's, supposed to give you a finish that looks like skin. There is a lot of shades. I think there's like over 40 shades of this. Again, I have tried applying it with my brush, with a stippling brush, with a more thick, dense foundation brush, with a sponge, with my hands. Does not do the job at all. So I went into Sephora and I basically, do my whole spiel about how I'm looking for this, but this isn't expected into the country until October. Mind you, as I film this, it's October and it's still not here. And I want a light coverage, I want a dewy finish but not too shiny, and I want it to be easy to apply. And they gave me a sample of this product, which is Huda Beauty Glow Wish, which is a new product. And I've got it in shade 3, which is light. And honestly, it's called Multi Dew Skin Tint. This has been the closest that I can find to the hyaluronic skin tint, Illusion skin tint. Now, it is very glowy. I've got it on today. I'm quite glowy, so you do need to use a translucent powder. Well, I do. I need a translucent powder with this because I just find that it's just too glowy for me. I've got powder on today, but I'm hot, so you can see that I'm a bit glowy. But I am happy that I found this. It only took me a couple of $100 in failed attempts before I got this. So what I've learned is get the sample pot. It will last you for a good week, and a week is kind of long enough to figure out if that is for you before you spend the best part of $100 in a foundation or a skin tint that you're not sure is going to do the job. So while we're in the bathroom department, I will show you the purple conditioner that I've been using. So again, a Kevin Murphy. I've just pulled it out of the shower. This is called Blonde Angel, and it's a color enhancing treatment. It's very, very purple. You might be able to see a little bit, there you go, a bit of product on the lid there. It's very, very purple, and you don't need to wear gloves though, and I just leave this on my hair for about 5 minutes while I do all my other bits and bobs in the shower before I rinse it out, and I get a really lovely finish. So, staying in the shower and moving on to skincare. I think I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but I discovered the most beautiful range of skincare at Mecca Cosmetica, which is the Dauphine Paris skincare. This is the Water Lily Foam Gel Face Cleanser. Oh my god, it smells so fresh. This is nearly the second one that I've been through. I am just super enjoying it, and when I travel I just take this with me now. Normally I have like a Kate Somerville small travel size cleanser, but I can't go without this, so I have to pack it. So next time I buy this, I'm going to buy two, one for my travel bag and one to keep in the shower at home. It does the job, it cleans your face, but it smells awesome, so clean. And so that made me curious about the brand, and I looked at other products that they have, and I picked up a couple of more products. So, oh my goodness, this moisturizer is divine. So it's like a gel. It says it's a all-day skin hydrating cream gel, and they call it Hydra Skin Light. It just soaks into your skin. It is like a beautiful, clean. It's got like a tinge of green to it. It just smells so clean. It smells like you've been to some kind of beautiful spa. And this has lasted a long time. And usually pots of moisturizer, you can tend to be a bit heavy-handed with them because you're scooping it out. I know that I can. But this has lasted me quite a while. I'll have to look at my purchase history, but it's quite a while and I've still got quite a lot left in there. And I am using this morning and night. And at night time, I add some of this beautiful orange blossom oil. It's a face oil, and I just pop it in my hand and mush it together and just, oh, it soaks in. It is so nice. And my skin has really responded, I think, to this new skincare that I've been using, because I've been really exploring my actives lately. You might say I'm a bit late to the party, but I was in denial about aging for quite a while, and then, whoa. So between cleansing and before putting on my moisturizer, I've already shared with you the SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic, so I'm not going to share that today. But I have also been on the hunt for a good hyaluronic acid. And I've struggled to find one that has a smell and a texture that I like. It's like I want it to be a nice rich serum, not really watery or not gel-like, and that's been tricky. So when I went to Mecca Cosmetica and I told them my high maintenance requirements, they recommended to me the Verso Hydration Serum. Now this doesn't have hyaluronic in it, but it does have niacinamide. And it has the most beautiful kind of milky but texture. Like if you just look at that, it It's very, very nice, but on its own, it does tend to soak in really quickly. So what I've been doing is I've been adding this hyaluronic, which is by Niod, and it's the molecular hyaluronic complex, and I mix those two together. So this one, you can see it's a little bit more watery, and that's what I didn't like about it. So I mix the two together now, and boof, like it's just a hydration bath. It's beautiful. It's a real treat, and it actually motivates me to do the whole process in the evenings as well, which I was a little bit lazy about. Now, the final thing that I want to share with you from the beauty department, which makes my husband laugh because he's like, oh my God, you fall for everything, is the Angela Kalia quartz stone. And this one has a whole bunch of shapes, and I talked to the sales associate and I said, you know, if I'm doing all this skincare, is there anything else that I can do that's not invasive? And what I've been doing is putting this in some icy water, and I use it to massage my face. So I do upward motions. This end here is awesome for along your jawline and along your eyebrows and your orbital bone. The smooth end is great for across your forehead, and I've found that it really does work wonders on your morning puffiness. I don't know about you, but I get a puffy face in the morning, and when I do this at night and in the morning, it looks like I've had a facelift. And in the box, it gives you all the instructions as well. So if I ever forget how to massage my face, I've got the reference kit right here. Now, I didn't think I had that much to share, but I actually do. So I'm going to keep going through these quite quickly. So these two items have already been mentioned in previous videos. But if you haven't seen my Chanel 21K unboxing, then you need to go look at them, because both of these items were featured in the 21K unboxing. And this one was also featured in the video that I did about my purple lilac lavender addiction. And I showed quite a lot of new purchases that were all in this colour family. So if you haven't seen those, go and check them out, because there's lots of goodies in there too. Okay, so the next new purchase, and I revealed these on my Instagram, so I've not been fibbing. I do those unboxings on Insta, were my Hermes Aran sandals. Now, I have been doing my best to break these things in. They are so well made, and I have been wearing them. It's getting hot here, feet get swollen. I've been wearing them to do quite a bit of walking, because I'm determined to break them in, because I've had slides before. I've got a bit of a wider foot, and initially they were so stubborn, not to the point of blisters, but just, you know, a bit of resistance getting your foot in. And they are the best shoes now, so I am persevering with these. They are very comfortable. They're much more comfortable than the Legend wedges. So I'll show you one of those here. And I think that that's because you can see that they have a little bit more give in them, whereas the Legend wedges don't have the exposed stitching around them, so they do come up a little bit higher on your instep. So I'm going to keep wearing these for the month of October, and then I am going to do a detailed review on them for you. So everything else I want to show you is clothing related. Now, as I said at the beginning of this video, I did myself a little mischief and I grazed my leg, and I needed to I needed to go and find some mid-length dresses to cover up that ugly leg until it heals properly. And I was lucky enough to pick up a couple, but then I got sidetracked with some other beautiful things. So I just want to show you some new pieces that I have, and I'll put some cutaways over here so that you can see me wearing them. So the first piece that I want to show you is this dress. It's from an Australian label called Suzanne, and I was just drawn to it because it is such a beautiful light fabric. I think there's a picture of me on Instagram. I'll put that one up wearing this with a pair of joggers. It looks cute with sneakers as well. I love the colour. It's my way of experimenting with check, and you'll see later on that I did get some gingham as well, and I'm not quite sure it's me, but I'm playing with it. So this was a beautiful piece. This was about $99 precisely, and I have worn it a couple of times. The next piece that I want to show you is brand new to me. I have not worn it yet, and it's by a label called White Closet, and it is so cute. And I thought Gwenny and Devon Christopher would love this because they love pink and red together. So I am going to really enjoy wearing this one. I think I can wear it loose because it has a drop waist, but I can also wear it belted. I haven't played around with it yet, but I'm excited to wear this one. It's like a linen blend fabric. I can't actually find a label to say what it's made of, but it feels like linen, so you can see the texture there, which is why I decided to buy it. You've probably noticed that none of these are long dresses yet. Correct. This one here is from French Connection. Again, it's another drop waist that seems to be a real trend this season. I'm seeing lots of drop waists in linen shirt dresses, and these kind of more smocky dresses with the long sleeves. I think they're really cute. They're great for summer. And, you know, you can eat as much as you want because you cannot see. This next dress is from The Whistles, and I tried it on in a local department store. It actually ships out of the UK. And I loved it, but it was a little bit tight around the tush, so I couldn't find a larger size here. So I went to their website and had it shipped out from the UK, and it was on sale, which it usually is by the time it reaches us here. So I was able to pick it up on sale. I think it was around $70. And I also picked up something else to make the shipping worth it, but this is such a cute dress and I have worn this a couple of times already. These next two are super casual, and they're from a local distributor called Orange Sherbet here in Queensland, and they are like a big distribution warehouse and they buy lots of clothes. They have a really big size range, so they're very size inclusive, and they have lots of cute little pieces, and they're pretty good quality as well. This one here is by a label called Miracle, and you've probably seen me wear this one in a couple of videos. I just loved the green. It's very, very complementary to my skin tones. I love the little tie and the low V-cut on the chest there. It's really flattering with this tiered skirt. It's just an all-round easy to wear piece, and I think it'll be an easy one to travel with as well because it doesn't seem to crease. Now that last piece and this piece, they're pretty cheap. They're around like $70 or something like that. And this one's also by Miracle, and it's that gingham sage dress that I was talking about. I have worn this one on Instagram as well with the sleeves rolled up. It's got this great zipper down the front here, so you can change the depth of the V-neck to suit you, or you know, to split up your top half, because if you've got boobs you just look like a big tablecloth when you wear something like this. So you really do need to create some shape, which is why I roll the sleeves and create the V. Where are these long dresses you've been shopping for, Dale? Okay, I have 3, and one I purchased before the incident occurred. So this one you've probably seen again on Instagram. It's by The Whistles as well. It looks like a big muumuu dress, but it looks great on. It's a beautiful, beautiful quality fabric. The green is just stunning. The sleeves can be pushed up and worn 3/4. I've worn this with sneakers. You can wear it with sandals. You can change the belt. You can wear it with heels. I think this dress is fabulous because it can go from very casual to quite an elegant evening wear look, all in the one dress. And the most recent 2 that I purchased from Witchery, one of my favourite labels here in Australia. This, again, we've gone with green. It's a gorgeous midi style tiered green dress. I have worn this once already for work and it was really, really comfortable. I think this will work well with sandals, which is how I wore it for work, but also with heels and also with sneakers. So this is a lovely, there seems to be quite a lot of autumnal hues for our spring summer, which is odd, like lots of rust colours, browns and greens. I have been busy, haven't I? And this final piece is again from Witchery. It's a similar shape to the green one I just showed you. It's a beautiful white broderie anglaise style. Again, it has this tiered section from the waist to just across the thigh, and it also has the tie back with a little linen slip inside for, you know, modesty. I am going to be wearing this one tomorrow actually to an event, so it will be on my Instagram probably for outfit of the day tomorrow, which is when you're going to see this video. So that is everything I have to show you. That's a couple of months worth. It's not, I guess, unusual for a couple of months with me, but when you put it all into one video, it is a lot. Eek. It's called Dale's Addiction for a reason. As I said, there have been other things, and actually, so since my purple video, I have received those Roger Vivier lilac bell trumpet pumps, and these came through Ukes, and I'm so glad that I got them. So that video, yeah, it does have quite a few more purchases in it, but these I unboxed on Instagram, and so again, another plug for the Instagram. I do quite a few unboxings on there, so please go and follow me over at Instagram as well. So that is everything I have to share with you. I know it's quite a lot. I'm interested to know what your favourite pieces are. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm keen to know what your favourite pieces have been. If you've liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. I put out videos on Wednesdays and Sundays, so I will see you in my next one. Bye.